Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Received so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receive so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Saturday, baby. Ooh, y'all, the streets is a little dry, ain't it? Like, it ain't too much going on. I said, let me come through with a little quick dialogue, a little quick nightcap on this good old Saturday. Because I wasn't doing anything, I didn't go live yesterday, y'all. I've been trying to rest my little voice, trying to get that back right. Because what am I without my voice? Like, I got to be able to talk. But I feel like it's getting better, as y'all can hear. But shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience in this chat. Waiting on your girl. We're going to do a little talking. Not too much, y'all. Just a little bit. Because like I said, ain't too much going on, child. outside of the creator beef. But yeah, it's a little dry. It's a little dry. Let me see who we got in here. Hey, discussion board. Shout out to you and all my beautiful minds that's holding it down for Pac in this chat. Period. I love y'all down. Shout out to my bro Terry for always coming through with the copyright and fair use. We got Scorpio Stings. We got Miss Geraldine. Queen Ari's in the building. We got, hold on, let's see. Let me go down just a little bit. Hey, Miss Angela, twin mommy. Who else? Trina Michelle, Miss Deborah Kennan, Miss Divine, Eminem Latte, period. Latoya. Thank you, Queen Iris, for my first super. It was good. I hope yours was good also. We got Miss Jackie H. We got Miss Duncan in the building. We got, hold up, let's see. Mr. Moan, Punana in this thing. We got, dang, hold up, y'all. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hey, Ajia. You said, hey, Pac, why lie on you won't let Momo believe in Santa like she believe in that nipka in my Auntie Pimo voice? Listen, that pissed me off when she told Momo Santa isn't real. My thing too, y'all. Now, I don't completely have an issue with, you know, parents telling their kids Santa ain't real because y'all know everybody don't believe in that, even though they do. Okay, let's get that straight. They do believe in it because if they didn't, she wouldn't have had to tell her that. She would have known since she was a baby that her mama was the one buying the gifts. But why did that have to be on the internet? See, that's what I'll be talking about, y'all. It's like she put out things that causes controversy intentionally. Why did that need to hit the internet? You know, people and y'all, they was lighting up in them comments too, if y'all know it. Because Momo ain't nothing but what, 6 years old? She could have waited till she was at least 8 to tell her that. Because some kids look forward to it's not even so much about um who's buying what and this and that. It's the whole idea of Santa Claus. Like that's what brings the excitement for the kids around the holidays. I don't think it's so much about just the whole oh I get this gift from this person or that gift from that person, but yeah, it's a lot of things that surround the idea of Santa Claus that makes it fun for the kids. Cooking cookies, the chimney experience, even though they don't see that for real, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean, child. But let me see. Hey, Miss Elisa. Now I know my voice ain't. I know not. Hold up, y'all. All right, let me see. Let me see. Ain't no way my voice trying to give out like I ain't been straight for these last few days. What's really good? What's really going on with this voice, child? Um, hey, Miss J Jones, shout out to you. Hey, Toya, my love, shout out to you. Miss Dee Dee, we got Miss Derice, we got Lady Divine, we got who else in here? Hold up, y'all. Let me go down to this to the bottom. Hey, Miss Roz. Um, dang, y'all was talking in that chat, baby. Hey, Andrea. Who is that? Hold on. Jock TH. I hope I said that right. Hey Lou in the building, Miss Michelle Spikes, Miss Jackie Moore, Miss Sandra. We got R. Matthews in this thing. We got Miss Renee. We got Michaela, Miss Mina. We got Miss Beverly, Caramel in the building, Miss Linda Mosley. We got Fifi in this thing, Peter Goddess, period. Miss Rhonda. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Q Costas. Suki, shout out to you. Um, did I get everybody? Hey, Miss Anita. Hey, Miss Renee. Let me see. Hold up, y'all. Ooh, child. The struggle is real. Thank you, Miss Juanita. Thank you for my super, my love. I appreciate you. You say, oh, you talking to Mr. Reese. Hey, Shona. Hey, Miss Tanya. Kimberly. Miss Phyllis. Miss Lorinda. Baby, y'all coming in hot. Tokyo in the building. Miss Nina say I'm so tired of the CC going back and forth with each other until I don't watch them anymore. I do, but not like that. I go to Facebook and find something else to watch. Thank you, Melissa. You said before you get started, I just want to say I'm just sick of them big goofy hood rat area rug. I was not expecting that, child. They do give area rug, okay? It's giving that's all that's in the closet, okay? Let me pull out these area rugs real quick for a vibe. You see, I don't even be cutting up like that. I don't even be being petty. Y'all do that to me. Y'all do that. Y'all know I keep it cute, okay? Cute and professional. Look, y'all trying to make me petty. Hey, Miss Christina. Hey, Miss Deb. Hey, Miss Dimples. Thank you. I'm chosen. You say, my baby, I love you. I love you more. Yes, y'all hit that like button for pop. Run it up early. Thank you. I'm chosen. Hey, Candy. Hey, Miss Karen. Shout out to you, 22-month member, period. Erica, Miss Marjorie. I thought that was so wrong. She could have done that in private. You could tell Momo was confused. You know why you could tell she was confused? Because she put her own game before she recorded it. That's why. Momo ain't there yet mentally like the older kids. That's why she was confused because it was calculated. It was calculated. She probably was told to go along with it. Like, I'm about to tell you Santa Claus don't exist. Just play along. Ooh, that's what it gave for me, okay? Like, girl, why you had to break her little spirit? Then you did it right the month before Christmas. Like, well, not even a month, because yeah, it's almost a month. It's almost a month. We still gotta wait 20 some days before we get to Christmas. So that's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Hey Miss Valerie. Hey Miss Pamela, Buttercup in the building. To the bottom. Hold on. And a collective hey to everybody else that's coming in. Thank you, Miss Candy, for my super. I appreciate you, my love. If y'all would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me a $ Lupac2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to all my coffee people that support that app. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me on the vertical live stream via gifts. That's what y'all looking at right now. That's why it look a little funny, but we do have that feature now to support the creators. Okay, so cute. What else? Make sure y'all watching them ads. Please hit that like button, y'all, and hype your girl up. Oh, and don't forget to renew those memberships, baby. Please, please, please. I need y'all to keep the memberships on Zach. But shout out to the ones that do, because y'all been holding your girl down. I love that for us. I love that support for us, baby. Hey, don't worry, be happy. Hey, show me your glory. Now I wonder how the truth going to explain. Oh, not just that, y'all. Did y'all see Momo is a part of the lock community now? Did anybody see that? Cause yeah, somebody posted that in my group chat. I was like, oh Lord. But it's cute. Let me not get it twisted. It's very cute. But I was like, why? I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I feel like that's something that should be made, as a decision when the girls get older. Like once they get to a certain age, and if they decide they want to, lock their hair, I feel like that should be their choice. Now that's just me personally, because some people, some moms. Now let me say this also, because I do see a lot of moms who lock their hair. But my thing is, Launia, why you don't lock your hair with your girl? If you so okay with it, why you don't lock your hair? See, that would make it different for me because I know a lot of girls, like not girls, but I know a lot of women who have locks and they lock their girls' hair because it's something that they believe in, right? But when you as a woman don't lock your hair, but you lock your kids' hair, to me, especially girls, it gives very much lazy and you don't want to comb. You don't want to do no comb. But the thing is, with locks, you got to keep that up too. You got to keep that up too. You can't just have it looking raggedy because that's when it look like the hair is not getting combed still. So you got to keep locks well maintained as well. And it's crazy how she brought Momo to, the beautician to get her locks done, but not Lala. Because I remember Auntie Pimo doing several videos about the fact that Lala didn't get to go to an actual beauty salon to get hers done, but you brought Momo to do hers at the beauty salon. And I wonder how RH feel about that too, because I remember RH doing a live stream saying he didn't want Momo's hair lock. So that's gonna be real interesting to see also, especially if she don't keep it maintained. Because y'all know RH don't play that. He like his baby girl to be maintained, well maintenance, just like himself. Even if he gotta get her hair done when she's with him, he'll bring her to somebody to do her hair. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Hold on, y'all. Yep, that's gonna be really, really interesting to see. Cause like I said, a lot of people get locks as a lazy way out because they don't want to comb hair, but you have to keep it maintained. Or it's still gonna give that the hair is not combed. You cannot use the excuse, oh, they supposed to go through that rough look. Because I know plenty of people who locks never give rough. They keep they it's done. I'm talking about twice a month, twisted up. So that's not a good excuse for me, especially when it comes to kids. Because now it's one thing if you an adult and you want to look a hot ass mess, okay, with all that new growth. But kids shouldn't have to deal with that, especially when they are not in control of their own well being or appearance. Period. Like that's crazy to me. They shouldn't have to, but we're gonna see what happened, y'all. We're gonna see how they are maintained because she don't even keep up with Lala. So hopefully, now that both girls are locked and ready, hopefully she, keep them maintained. Like that's some beautiful little girls. Don't play with your kids like that. Y'all know I don't play when it comes to the babies. Like they are some gorgeous little girls. Keep them well maintained. Just like you do yourself. Keep your babies looking good too. They deserve that. All kids deserve to be looking up to par because they didn't ask to be here. Them babies they can't pick their parents. Um, not today, but just letting you know. What? Okay. All right, Miss Renee. I was wondering what was going on. She always doing stuff. That's one reason why she have a baby by every man she get with. Oh Lord. I was thinking the same thing. Momo is beautiful as she is. And y'all, and you know what's crazy? The type of hair Momo got, that's the hair that a lot of people frown upon thick natural hair. But that's goals for real. Cause listen, when you get that silk press, when your hair is thick like that, baby, your hair be so full and pretty. Trust me, I know, because that's just how mine is and hair. Okay. And talk about long. Our hair is literally all the way. Well, if y'all probably seen, I didn't posted pictures of my hair before, but it's literally almost to my butt. But it's because I don't put no perm, so it's like it's curly, but it's a lot to deal with. It is hard to manage it, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Like me and Ham got two. We go to two different stylists. We got one for our natural hair, and we got one for braids, baby. And that's how it should be. If you know you're not a hair comber, then you know that's why they have people out there that get paid to do that. Like it's not hard. And if you can't afford it, stop having all them goddamn cheering. That's how I look at it because kids are an investment. They are an investment and they shouldn't suffer because they mama want to have 50 billion kids and now it's literally separating the finances and one, all of them lacking because it's too many of them. That's how I look at it. I always did say kids are an investment, and like I always say too, they don't ask to be here. So don't make your kids suffer and struggle because you can't keep your legs closed. Yeah. Or at least separate them. Try to get some out the way before you start having more. Um, let me see. Let me go up. Hey, Miss Maya. Thank you, Karen. Y'all look at y'all cutting up for pop. Thank you, my girl. You say I love you, my girl. You're so beautiful and my favorite. I love you back, and you so beautiful too. Period. Clock it. Thank you, Toya. You say I love you, girl. And thank you. I love you more. Don't make me cry. The love is in the air. Okay, it's in the air tonight. Don't make me cry. I'm already trying to struggle to keep my voice. Okay, now if I start crying, my sinus is definitely gonna start going crazy. But it's the truth though, y'all. Like, and it's sad. What's up, sugar? TMH sugar. I see you in the chat. It's sad. It's real sad. But to the topic though, y'all, because I know y'all probably was laughing at my caption. Or did y'all not catch it? Because I said somebody said Johnell got an audition every time Bree want to take family pics, and I put in parentheses, I'm somebody. Because when I noticed, I'm like, who else noticed it? But why is it that every time, literally, y'all, every time she take pictures with them kids, Johnell is nowhere to be found, except for this last time. But there was only pictures that was for her, him, and the twins. Of course, he showed up for that because her other kids wasn't included. But I'm like, is he allergic to her other kids? Am I missing something? But when you are in a relationship with somebody, that means y'all are it's a collective. Like you are a package deal. Is he allergic to your other four kids? Because why is he never in the child? Even Walt came and made an appearance for the family pictures, and he live in a whole nother state. You mean to tell me Johnell is always busy, or he got an audition or something going on when it's time to take family pics with all the kids? Where is he? And you know what's even crazier? Not even just that. Even when he posts on his page, he don't include all the kids. Notice that, y'all. Let me see something. Hold on. Thank you, Zaisha, my love. I appreciate you. Say I'm a little late, but hey, Pop. Hey, my girl. Y'all cutting up. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Hold on. Let me pull up his page. Hold up. Let's see. Let's pull up his page. And y'all, we're gonna talk about Foot Me too. Because why Foot Me got up another GoFundMe? We're gonna talk about her a little bit later. But yeah, she got a whole nother GoFundMe top. Hey, Tyrese with the team. Hey to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all coming in. Let's pull Johnell page up real quick. See what he got going on. All right. Y'all see it? I wish I could make it bigger, but it's small on my end too with this stream. So I love y'all. All right. So they went ice skating, right? And okay, you got him first. You got him and the babies. You got him Walt and the babies. You got him Laonia and the babies. Him. Okay, back to the beginning. Where the hell is her other kids? They were there too. That's why I say, if he allergic to her other four kids, because what's going on? And I know I'm not, listen, a lot of people see this, y'all. A lot of people see this because it's so obvious. Like, and the fact that her behavior reflects his behavior also, is what's bothersome. So y'all notice, okay, I gotta call this out, right? We talked about this on a couple lives ago where she made a post and she said, well, she posted some text messages between her and her kids where she said basically the kids uh don't want nothing for Christmas, so she just gonna pay it forward. But if you notice in the text messages, they never said they didn't want anything. Lala said she wanted an Apple Watch. Josh said, and Isaiah said, give me a sec or something like that. That's not them saying they don't want anything. Two out of the three saying, hold on, basically. Let me see what I want. And Lala was up front and said, I want an Apple Watch. So, but if y'all notice, rewind back to October, she did a whole Christmas vlog. Like she was so excited, ready to skip through November, Halloween, and Thanksgiving just to get to December for Christmas. And just for her to make that post and say that her tree gonna be empty. But it's a part of the pattern to me because it's like the only time she get like real festive or want to celebrate stuff is when Johnell is not in the picture. When he back in the picture, everything changes. It's like anything that involves the kids is put on the back burner. Oh, and shout out, I mean not shout out, but speaking of that, speaking of things that are put on the back burner when Johnell is in the picture, Sleepy, where you at? Where's the, can you share this on your page? Listen, Laonya, where's them sleepy stories? Okay, because listen, when Zanel is in the picture, baby, it ain't a sleep or a E. Okay, sleepy is nowhere to be found. Y'all notice he over there posting them Sora little video clips like RH, the AI Sora clips. Child, that's another thing too, y'all. And this is why I told y'all you could tell when something going on between Laonya and Janashos because Sleepy start posting Bree on his page and Bree start posting Sleepy in her story sharing his stuff, right? Notice since Johnell and Laonya then kind of reconciled a little bit, Sleepy is nowhere in the picture. I bet you she ain't even ringing his line. Because when Johnell, her and Johnell going through it, baby, she be on that phone line confiding in Sleepy, talking cash money ish about Johnell to Sleepy. And you could tell because of how Sleepy moved. You could tell it's some confiding going on. It's some crying on a shoulder going on, baby. You could tell. You could tell if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And that's why she posts Sleepy in her story, them little non-synchronized voiceovers he be doing in her story because she know Johnell don't like that. She knows Johnell don't like that. And if I'm lying, post him right now. Post him again. Post him while you and Johnell back together. If I'm lying. And Sleepy, you post her. And let's see the fireworks because Johnell ain't going for it. We already know he ain't going for it, y'all. He ain't going. He do not like that baby daddy. Like I told you, I think he'll be on some cordial ish with LaTrue, but Sleepy, he don't care for that one. He do not care for that one. I'm telling you. All right, let's see. What y'all say? He left his wife a y'all discussion board. So I don't know what y'all. A few people been saying that that wife is not there anymore. I don't know how true it is. I'm not putting it out in the atmosphere, but he never posts her anymore. It's not like people be talking talking about or dragging his wife, but how you post your baby mama, one of them, because he got multiple, but you don't even post your wife on your page. Neither page, y'all. He got 2 Facebook pages and he don't post his wife on neither. And the thing is, the trolls ain't on that backup page. Because y'all remember I showed it to y'all one day. And he barely get comments on that page. Like he get a maybe 1 or 2 comments under each post when he posts stuff, right? So he don't put, but he don't post his wife over there either. If anything, he be posting quotes that a married man wouldn't post. Let's say that on that backup page. But that's interesting. That's a little interesting. But I just found it real funny how, and I don't see his wife being okay with him posting his baby mama on his page because you got to think about how everything got started. You got to think about that. This is the same wife he's with now is the same wife he was with when he put that restraining order and harassment charges on Laonia back in 2015. So yeah, that's a little interesting, child. That's a little interesting. But I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And just say, I bet you she's not. Either she's not or she's scared of that ninja because no way a wife will allow. Exactly. Ain't no way in hell I'm going for my man posting his baby mama, not just a baby mama, a baby mama from his past, but his baby mama that he had in rotation at the same time as me before we got married. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. Like you ain't finna post on your page. You can post y'all child, but posting her, people don't find that a little weird. Like he wasn't doing that before. That's the crazy part. He only posts her when Johnell is not in the picture and vice versa. Like only post him in her story or whatever when her and Johnell is beef or they on a breakup, child. Other than that, she ain't posting him. She's not. She know exactly what she doing when she posts him, and vice versa. Because think about it, y'all know. Uh, she's telling him. I'm pretty sure she's. If she was telling Sleepy that RH didn't care for him, y'all know damn well when she mad at Johnell and she think he done, she's telling Sleepy that Johnell don't care for him. Because let's not forget, Sleepy just called this man a clown a couple months ago in his comments. We can't erase that. That happened, okay? Regardless of him sharing Johnell taking Isaiah to the NBA YoungBoy concert, you still can't erase the fact that he called him a clown. And I feel like that's his exact sentiment. Regardless of what happened, that's how he feel about him. Period. He do not like him. And we know Josh over there spilling the beans. Spilling the beans. And I've heard that it's a whole lot of beans that can be spilled. Not even just the whole chest punch situation, child. So I can only imagine the things that that young man has told his dad. Because y'all know he didn't ask them. What father wouldn't ask his child what be going on in his mama house when it's already been made public that the baby, the third baby dad is very handsy and footsie and spitsy when he get that liquor courage, baby. He get a little liquor courage. So that's interesting. That's real interesting. I'm wondering when they gonna come out with Josh and Dad podcast. People somewhere mad at her because she ain't calling. He over there on his page talking about. He made another Sora post, another Sora AI post, talking about um he don't be outside like that because he be at home like this, basically saying every time he say he going outside, he falling asleep with the remote on his chest. And I'm thinking to myself, hmm, that's another post that's kind of indicating he's a single man now. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting, but if the signs are saying he's not, you know, it's some problems there. But who knows? He could also not be posting her because he don't want people to drag his wife or whatever. But somebody had had found her I think TikTok page or something. Somebody had found, so if y'all whoever that was that found her TikTok page, go on it and look and see um if she posts him, or if she posts just herself and her child. That's another way to know. I don't know what it is, but I know it might have been Latay. Because I remember one point Latay was posting her, doing content on her, waiting on that phone call. Y'all are so crazy. Hey, BSN, liquor. That liquor. All right, let me see. Hold up, y'all. So, yeah, I just found it real interesting how Janasha's post selective pictures because, mind you, Laonya, posts a couple little videos herself from their little ice skating escapade, but um, he's real selective with what he chooses to post. And discussion board said, wait, hold up. Discussion board said, what if he couldn't post them? He can though. That's the thing. He can't post Momo, but he can post the other one. Think about it. He took Isaiah to a whole NBA YoungBoy concert and posted pictures. So he can definitely post her other kids. He just can't post Momo. And the only reason why he can't post Momo is because of what they did, in the midst of that divorce when they was posting Momo to antagonize him. So RH put it in the court papers that, neither party can post the child, or third party, um, and they both signed off on it. So he can't post Momo, but he can post all the other ones. So he's choosing not to post them cheering. And it's very obvious because think about it, y'all. Think about it. They just took before this last breakup happened. Him and Laonya took pictures where they had on the little plaid shirts. Y'all remember with the twins? That was the pictures that they popped out with. Well, that Johnell popped out with to show the twins, right? Her other kids wasn't included in those pictures. She just took Thanksgiving pictures with all the kids and Walter. Johnell wasn't included in those pictures. Or none of the ones before that. The ones she took when the twins was first born. Like, he's never, ain't no way in hell. That's your man, but he's never in the family picture. I don't understand that. That's weird. That's weird behavior. They shouldn't be excluded. And shout out to Auntie Pimo because she did a video about that too. It's real crazy. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. But it's a whole, she ain't the only one out here that do stuff like that. It's a whole lot of women in this world that allow men to show difference between their kids and his kids. And it's not cool. It's really not cool at all. So, but hey, who are we, y'all? Josh said at nobody get that money but him. Listen, he might be gone again by Christmas, maybe before Christmas time, Christmas break, because we can't forget that. And I think a lot of people are, you know, in this sector, right? Not this sector, but in this saga, so much stuff happens back to back to where we tend to forget certain things that transpire previously. So we can't forget Johnell literally just filed for joint custody, visitation, and legitimation last week. That just happened last week. That ain't the most ghetto, toxic. Listen, I could not be in a relationship like that. That is ghetto, ratchet, and toxic. Imagine you one day you filing legitimation, custody, and visitation in the courts, right? And the next few days, y'all at the ice skate. Just to wrap up the week. Listen, let's wrap up the week all in one, y'all. It went from the courts. No, it went from subliminals thrown back and forth. Well, she didn't do as much as she normally do. He did most of the subliminals this time, right? So it went from the subliminals to a baptism. No, wait, I skipped the part. It went from the subliminals to him filing the first set of papers, right? To her hurry up and letting him see them kids because social media was on her ass, to the baptism, to the skating rink. I keep saying skating rink, to the ice skating or ice skating, all in 1 week. Oh Lord, that is toxic, baby. Listen, and the fact that they try, well, not they, she tried to cover it up and make it seem like, thank you, Miss Maya, I will. She tried to cover it up and make it seem like, um, shout out to the dads or big ups to the dads who want to legitimize their kids and not just depend on the birth. But that didn't include visitation or joint custody. Your rights is your rights. Like with legitimation, all it takes is a DNA test. That's it. Through the courts, of course. Through the courts to legitimize your kids, your rights to your kids. But visitation, what else? What else is on there, y'all? Visitation, joint custody, the fact that the communication was complicated. That's something totally different. That man had to file for it. Not just that. Oh, let's not forget about the perjury. Okay. Let's not forget about that. Because somebody said in that paperwork that they live together, right? They live together, so no child support is necessary. And you know what I'm thinking though, y'all? I'm thinking that they made a deal on the back end. Because think about it. Even though they was at the skating ring together, um, she still altered his paperwork, his parental plan. I mean his what was it? The parental plan or the something. She still altered his paperwork, his visitation paperwork, or not his visitation. The I think it was called the parental plan. She altered it. She edited, y'all. She submitted an updated one where where he put for the midweek visitation, she said is basically only good while she's still residing in Georgia. That visitation only applies while she still resides in Georgia. And then at the bottom she put for number 4 or 14, whatever it was, that they both agreed on her relocation to North Carolina, to Charlotte, North Carolina, right? So that basically tells you that she's planning on moving. And I said that. I said that. And her staying here is only dependent upon them being together. If they together, she good. If they not together, she ready to haul ass. She ready to take these 2 men kids and get up out of get up out of Dodge. That's crazy to me. Because if you really want to move, you moving for a certain reason, then you should move regardless. Because clearly, her and Johnell ain't getting nowhere. They keep breaking up every 5 to 7 business days. So, why keep wasting each other's time like that? That's crazy to me. You don't know if y'all 1 minute y'all good, one day y'all good, the next day y'all fighting because you didn't found him in somebody's DM. He did something he ain't had no business probably. Like, who want to live like that? And I literally played a clip for y'all of where this is when she was with LaTrue, and she was saying that infidelity is her deal breaker because she can't trust after that trust is broken. Once a man cheats, she says she becomes a completely different person. She can't be the type of wife she need to be, the type of mother she needs to be, or the type of woman she need to be. That's what she said. And we know Johnell then did it multiple times, according to her. So when your mindset is set like that relationship is never going to work. Because we all know, y'all, it's so hard to rebuild trust after it has been broken. And that ain't just for people that's not healed. That's people, period. It's human nature. You're gonna always think in the back of your mind, if a ninja done cheated on you or vice versa, you're gonna always think in the back of your mind if they don't answer that phone, if they come in too late, if they just out, period. It's always gonna be a thought in the back of your mind of a possibility of them being with another person. It's human nature. So that's why I feel like once certain trust is broken in relationships, you might as well go ahead on and call it quits because it's too hard to rebuild. That's just my opinion. It's too hard to especially if it did happen multiple times. We ain't talking about a one and done situation, baby. We talking about a situation where it didn't happen buku time. How do you come back from that? Like, oh, I know I couldn't, but everybody ain't the same. How do you come back from that? How do you trust that person again? Because when he not answering the phone, whether he at work or not, your first thought is gonna be that he probably doing something he ain't got no business. I don't know why she putting herself through that. Shout out to my sis Harmony because she spoke on that also in her latest video. Like, this is the weirdest internet relationship ever, and they need to keep their business off. Well, don't keep it off because y'all our content, but um, it's weird. It's very weird. Who break up like that and get back together like nothing happened? At this point, I'm really starting to think that she only staying in a relationship to prove a point to the internet. That's what that's given to me because that's not normal, y'all. That ain't normal. Yeah, people break up all the time and make up sometimes, but if we going off of the things she said and the time she didn't came to the internet and the time she didn't come to the internet, but it was subliminally told, these people then broke up so much it makes zero sense. It's like at this point, why are y'all still together? It's weird. Like, what, y'all really holding on for the kids? Them children probably stressed out. Cause some y'all, why? Speaking of stressed out, let me take this off. Why that post, y'all probably seen it when I just had it up, but Johnell had made a post with the twins and he said, caption this post. Um, I think he said caption this post with song lyrics or whatever, and the best caption wins a Lavoie suit and buy a jar of body butter or whatever. And somebody in the comments said, I wish y'all too wasn't my pet. I said, I know you lying. That's why I say them kids probably stressed the hell out. They stressed, y'all. Thank you, Toya. I appreciate you, my love. I know them kids stressed out because it's not good to try to make a relationship work that does not work for the sake of the kids. You only make it worse. Yes, nobody wants to believe or feel like they contributed to a broken home. But guess what? If it's not, and that's why you gotta think before you procreate with anybody. Before you start having kids with people, you need to make sure, and this is why marriage is supposed to come before the baby. That's why. But thinking you stand in something that's not good to your mental health, your physical well-being, your emotional well-being, like that don't help your kids. If anything, it make them worse in their environment, growing up in that environment. He repeatedly, what's that, P Night? You said he repeatedly He's repeatedly demonstrating his disrespect for her, and the unfortunate reality is that she continues to accept it. Exactly. Even now, y'all, even with the reconciliation, it's like he's still posting little things, I feel like, or, subliminally, indirectly, posting little things that's telling the internet, this ain't it. This ain't that. And I still believe, even with this reconciliation, I still believe Johnell is completely checked out of their relationship. I believe that. I'm telling y'all. I think that man is there over there because, well, not over there because they don't live together. That's the crazy part. But I think he's only jumping back into it for financial purposes and for the sake of his baby. Because we just got a front row seat to what happens when they break up. Parental alienation follows. So I person is it really worth doing that to try to keep a man? Keeping a man away from his kids? Like, you kept him away from his kids, according to him, and y'all got back together. Like, y'all got back together. It's given that it's a game. Kids are a bargaining tool for her. That's weird to me. I was never, as a baby mother, I was never on that type of time. Ninja, please get your kids. I did not make these kids by myself. I'm not raising them by myself. I'm not providing for them by myself. It's not going to happen. I don't give a damn what happened in our relationship. You going to help with these children physically, mentally, and financially. Period. I don't care who you with. Long as my kids don't come back and say something happened that wasn't supposed to happen, all you can do is hope that the person you allow to father your kids has the best interests of y'all kids when they with him and whoever he with. You don't get to pick and choose who that man be with when y'all not together no more, just like he can't pick and choose who you be with. So if you felt like he was trash and he choose trash, when you should have thought about that when you yeah, was getting the frog legs and stuff, getting put in a pretzel. Got to think about that ahead of time and not just after the heat of the night or that moment, like foot meat, the excuses. Matter of fact, speaking of foot meat, y'all, something is wrong with this lady too. Let me show y'all about her. I'm trying to figure out how you didn't put up another GoFundMe. You got time, but you got time to still throw subliminals at your baby daddies, but you still struggling. And that's her problem now. If she wouldn't have put so much focus into trying to help destroy the truth, not all the baby daddies, just one, she probably would be in a better situation now. I really do believe that. I really do believe that because God don't like ugly. Imagine you trying to destroy somebody's livelihood with lies, and then yours is destroyed because, yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that you can't get on your feet financially to help your kids to at least keep a roof over their heads, because I feel like y'all know how I feel about that. Yes, men are supposed to help, but if you are the primary parent, it is your responsibility to keep and maintain a roof over you and your kids' heads. What the fathers do is extra, but them kids live with you. That's why you get primary custody, because of that roof. So if you can't keep the roof, you don't deserve the custody. The fathers do if they got a roof. Like, it just don't make sense. You're not doing your part either, but you still judging these baby daddies. How you judging them and you homeless? And it's not their responsibility to put her in a house. That is her responsibility. Because guess what? If she didn't have those kids, she is still responsible for putting herself in a house. Period. That's just like if she go to court, if anybody go to court, right? And they trying to get custody. The first thing a judge asks or looks for is stability. You are considered unfit and unstable if you do not have a home. So how you even got energy or any type of focal point to even sub these men when you in this situation you're in because of you, boo boo kitty? Because not even just that, what's even crazy is these very same men that she tends to sub on social media then spun the block a few times on her ass, including this very last child she just had a year ago. He wasn't a narc when he was in them guts, or was he? Oh Lord! Imagine you got a narc busting you up. You wasn't thinking about his mindset and his manipulation when, oh, daddy, you're doing it, daddy. I want to have your baby again. I don't care if you're a bum and you don't take care of our first child. I'm going to let you put another one in me. Girl, imagine being so hot to flocks, so hot between the legs that you allow a bum baby daddy to spin the block who don't take care of the first child y'all got, but you gonna let him put another one in you. That gotta be a mental illness. You couldn't touch me if you were DB to our children. How you even get WET for a ninja that don't take care of one of y'all kids already? I can't even get moist for you. You a DB? Ew. You a bum? Ew. Yo, it's giving she a bum too. Okay, listen, bums attract bums. Y'all, matter of fact, I gotta let y'all hear some this country shit. Oh, I got stuff. Y'all, while I was going through my receipts, this is so funny. I was going through my receipts, right? And let me go. Hold on, let me do it through CapCut that way I can control the audio. And I found a old audio of foot meat. It's so funny, y'all. Or let me see if I wait. I found an old audio of foot meat, and she was talking about Rex. She said, "I dumb myself down to be with you. I put myself on your level." I said, "Oh my God, no, she did not just say that." Watch. I'm gonna let y'all hear. Let me see if I can find it. What's up, Hot Spicy Diva? Hey, Mila. I think RH will get. I think so too. I think so too. And I ain't gonna tell y'all like you know why so much. I think so, but just know it's coming. It's in the works, baby, because it's too much going on. It's too much going on. Let's say that, and it's all being portrayed on the internet and has been and has been. So, yep. I think so too. She's afraid to be alone. Yep. She's codependent. Codependent. Hey, Miss Tanya. Hey, my love. What do a lonely do for Christmas? Get back with a cheating ninja. Listen, I'd rather be lonely. Okay. I'd rather be lonely. Them hoes can have you. Them hoes can have them, baby. That boy is gone, been gone. She's a pick me and competing with the internet. I think he didn't completely checked out. I think he's just, he's the first time dad and he actually wanna be involved with his kids, y'all. He wanna be involved with his kids. You could tell. And I think he's dealing with that because he didn't got his first taste of what she can be like when she don't get what she wants. It happened with LaTruth, and he thought it would never be him. Remember, Dawn said he told her it could never be him. So he just got his little taste of that parental alienation when she don't get what she want in that relationship. So now he know what time it is. He gonna move accordingly. But he calculated too. That's why he hurried and went and filed them court papers and got her to lie and say allegedly that they live together, so he ain't gotta pay that child support. Ooh, that's great. But she was also calculated because remember I read to y'all that she put in that paperwork that even though it's an uncontested legitimation, she also left room in that paperwork to where she can go back and switch some ish up if need be. Okay? So Johnell better be smart. He better be smart because she sure put in that paperwork, yeah, I reserve the right to if I need to. So I got a feeling that if the next when the next breakup come, not if but when, she might be right on down back at that courthouse checking another box under Johnson. She gonna be checking a whole nother box, baby, cause she ain't letting that one slide. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna sit up here and believe that she's so good she don't need child support for two extra kids when she gotta keep downsizing. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. That girl was trying to put child support on the truth before they even knew if they was gonna get back together or not. Remember, I found that receipt, y'all, in that text message in between her and her friends, that group chat. Yep. Don't make me pull it back up. She was trying to put child support on the truth well before the divorce was even finalized. I'm talking about early stages of separation. You don't even know if he ain't gonna take care of the child or not. Because I know if I'm married to a man and we divorcing for specific reasons, but it's not because he don't take care of his kids. Child support is not going to be my first thought. It's not, especially when the man literally did his part in the relationship, not only for his child but for kids that wasn't his. Child support ain't. I would have never put him on child support just off of GP. Just all for the strength of him putting me in a position to create generational wealth for my kids that don't even belong to him. Because that's what he did for real. People can say all day long, yeah, she built her brand, da, da, da. But if it wasn't for a LaTrue, Mrs. LaTrue could have never been birthed. The name is an extension of the brand that comes from him. We got to keep it all the way Gucci, all the way 100. Like, yeah, she contributed to it. I'm not gonna take that from her. She helped to add to that brand once they got together and they literally branched off because the truth started with that Will He Cheat series, and then he was doing those memes and all that because the truth was making a lot of people not famous but known. He was helping a lot of people go viral, including DC Young Fly, whatever his name is. I think that's what he called. He was one of them. And the one who got Daddy Rules that got over 1 million followers. That's another one. It's a few of them, y'all, like that went through LaTruth's page and got a name for themselves. A few of them. Because I remember early on in the saga, they would be in LaTruth comments like thanking him and letting it be known that, if it wouldn't be for you, I wouldn't have the following that I have. Or, you helping me out and this and that, sharing my stuff. Hold up, y'all. Let me find those clips. Well, that clip, I think this is it right here. Let me go up. Her whole body language went around her reads, "Bitch, I don't want you. Just pay me, and the money don't even seem to come when it kisses." Y'all are so crazy. It definitely gives that. It definitely gives that. It gives that he's checked out. Like he's checked out. I wouldn't even want a man like that. I wouldn't even want a man like that. Like it kind of gives force. Like he's forced to be there because if he ain't there, he might not get to see his kids, right? Because now I'm wondering if, let's say, and if I was her, I would test it. I would test it to see if that's what it actually is. Because let's say, okay, the next time they break up, let him have his kids. Let him see his kids. Don't keep his kids from him. And then if y'all reconcile in the midst of that, then that might say something different. But now, as of now, it's given that the reconciliation only happened because he wanted to see his kids. So he was willing to do whatever to see them. That's what it's given. That's what it's given. Because how we go from him filing the emergency petition for visitation and legitimation to them now being at the ice skating rink. Make that make sense. You can't erase that, baby. Okay, so that tells you a whole lot. Anytime a man got a file, Johnell had been making "I miss you" posts and "God got us" and "See y'all soon" and "Daddy heartbeats" for weeks now. For weeks. And then when he realized people was catching on a little bit, but not enough, then he started really pushing it out there and being more direct with the parental alienation post. Because he wanted it to be known publicly that she was keeping him from them kids. He just didn't want to say it directly. Right? So, and he did it. He accomplished what he set out to do because then, boom, he filed that paperwork. Boom, it was put on social media. And boom, he was seeing them cheering again. So he know exactly how to get her. Just like she know how to get him. Parental alienation for him. And he knows that she don't like to look bad on social media. That validation is the mug, baby. It's the mug. Yes, y'all hit the like button, please. I'm gonna jump up off if y'all don't hit that like button. I'm gonna hang up on your ass quick, okay? We're gonna hang up this call, baby. We got my mind say we got 332. We got 330 in here and only 205 likes. We need to get at least 40 more on the likes, okay? And y'all can support my little goal too. If y'all love me, if y'all want to just bless your girl, you can support my little goal. We got a good number on the goal, so I'm satisfied. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all in that support. Period. I love y'all down. Yup, exactly. That yuck go crazy. Yeah. Y'all, watch when y'all hear this. She is a plum fool. Wait, you say Mercedes? How you know all this? What she know? Bree taking down a Christmas trip. I think she might just be saying it because she's known to take him on trips. So she's probably just saying that. Pac, I think he got another woman tucked away and making plans with her. Now, what I will say to that is Neo Tarot did say that she keeps seeing another person in this little, you know, triangle. So I don't know, Town. I don't know, but if it's given what Laonia say it be given, then I'm pretty sure. Neo also said he's very, very thirsty. Has a very thirsty appetite, actual appetite. So, that's interesting. All right, let me let y'all hear this. Let me let y'all hear this. Foot meat real quick, y'all. It's so y'all finna laugh. Y'all y'all about to laugh. Watch. Let me see which one it is. think it's this one, maybe. Oh, hold up. My earphones been connected.
With a daughter that lives with me, I take care.
Oh, that ain't it.
Comply.
Wrong one. My bad, y'all. Hold on. That was Kevin. An old clip. Let's see. Where's Foot Meat ass at? Is this it? This might be it.
Far as me, just that's all it is. Your bum and need some.
Oh, you're not gonna speed past that like you
Y'all
didn't just say
listen.
what you just said.
Huh? What? Oh,
Listen what she
okay.
said about now right here. She talking about Rex. That's the little boy daddy. But listen to what she say, y'all.
Rex, he just needs some money right now. That's all that is. He a bum. He a bum and needs some money. That's all it is. He gotta pay that child support, or he get locked up this week one.
To the bitter baby mother. Why is it that
Hold on. Let me fast forward it.
for a child?
No.
Why you say what you're doing? You have issues because stop by taking them to court.
This week I'm hungry.
My child around and
I got text messages just last week. I'm hungry. I don't got no food to eat. This red. I don't got no food to eat. I don't got no gas. I don't got nothing. Don't got nothing.
Look at that broken. Don't got nothing. I'm hungry. I ain't got no food. Ain't got no gas. Don't got nothing. Don't got nothing. That's a country mother. Oh Lord, y'all was cracking up when I heard this. Watch, hold on. It ain't done.
That ain't my problem. Y'all talking about I bring men down or whatnot. My last baby daddy, actually, I brought myself down to his level. I brought myself down to his level when I met this guy that had nothing. But you know what? Me being the person I am, I seen potential in him. Ain't that some shit? I seen potential in him.
I seen potential in him. I seen potential in him. Y'all talking about I bring men down. I brought myself down to his level. I seen potential in him. That's a country ass, I swear.
First met him, I was taking him to go wash his clothes. He had no, he was living with his mama.
He was living with his mama. Y'all, Foot Meat Talk, Cash Money. It's about these men. When the saga first started, man, she was talking so much shit about RH, about Rex. Man, she was letting them have it with that country ass accent style. I brought myself down to his level. See potential in him. Don't got nothing. Don't got nothing. Ain't this a man? What you say? Y'all gotta find the one where she say, "Who's misery? Who's me? You talking about I'm misery? I tuck you in like an orphan, and I'm misery." She looking around like misery in the house with her. He said she's miserable, but she said misery. I'm gonna have to find that one for y'all. Rex told her she was bitter and miserable. And she said, "You talking about I'm misery?" She started looking left to right like, "Who's misery? I tuck you in like an orphan." Oh, Lord. Y'all, you know what? When I get time, I'm going to do some Foot Meat's funniest clips for y'all. So we can really, really laugh, okay? Because that country accent take the cake, baby. So we're gonna definitely do I'm gonna put a little what they call a little blooper video together for y'all. I'm gonna put one together. Matter of fact, I got a funny clip too that I found on La Onya. Let's see. Hold up. I found this one in my receipts. This is one where you start wondering, did she really get degrees for real? Because ain't no way your daddy had to tell you how to say this. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up, y'all. I tuck you in like an orphan. Let me see. Hold on, give me a second. Mhm. I think I went too far. Hold on. I tuck you in like an orphan. Let's see where it's at. Okay. This one. All right. Hold on, y'all. I think I can find it easy now. Ooh, that ain't it. Mhm. I should be close to it. Where is it? Here you go. All right, let me put my earphones on. But she was talking to her daddy, y'all. This is a lie on your clip, right? And she was talking to Walt, and this is when she was with LaTruth. And she was talking to Walt about catching the Holy Ghost. Okay? Listen, y'all just listen good. So y'all don't miss what Walt is saying in the background, correcting her. Hold on. Let me play it. I said, ain't no way her daddy had to tell her how to say that.
Give you a bit of advice to keep.
Hold on.
And even in high school, like I was.
Hold on. See if I can make it louder. All right, y'all listen good.
Yeah, even in high school, like when I used to go to the Truth Tabernacle by myself. My daddy never had to make me go to church. Okay, nobody ever made me go to church. I go to church on my own. And in high school, I had catch the Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit. You caught that. I caught the Holy Spirit. And
I said her daddy really had to correct her and tell her how to say, I caught the Holy Spirit. She said, I had catch the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ghost. I said, God damn. Not knowing present past tense, baby. Okay, listen. That is basic education. Hold on. I'm gonna play it one more time.
yeah, even in high school, like when I used to go to the Truth Tabernacle by myself. My daddy never had to make me go to church. Okay, nobody ever made me go to church. I go to church on my own. And in high school, I had catch the Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit. You caught that. I caught the Holy Spirit. And
Then Walt try to say it a different way too. He said the Holy Spirit come upon you. He said you caught, and then he said the Holy Spirit came upon you. I'm like, God damn. That's why she keep walking around like that. Walt gotta help her with her English, baby. With her statement. Oh Lord, listen. That is a weird dynamic, though. I ain't gonna lie. That is a very weird dynamic because she grown, and it's nothing wrong with being close with your parents when you grown, but it does get very weird how her daddy is always in their family pictures. That's weird to me. Like I can understand, every blue moon you add your dad to the pictures, but I've never seen nobody do that like that before. I've never seen it, y'all. Where the husband in the picture, and because y'all remember she used to make the daddy take pictures with her and the truth and the kids too. So that's a little weird, but that's just me. I ain't never seen it like that. Not as a grown up when you got your own family. The dad, it's a time and a place for everything. But I guess he taking Johnell place because Johnell never, he always got an audition when it's when it's time to take family pictures. Johnell be gone with the wind. Like, he allergic to the other kids, child. Then the alert them kids must have some pollen on them or something because Johnell be gone. He be gone. What schools? What school she? Child, I have no clue, Miss Jackie. But when I ran, y'all, I was looking for something, some receipt I cannot remember, and I clicked on that receipt, and I was like, "Why? What is this?" So when I listened to it, I was like, "I know you lying. I need to find that whole live because that was a live stream. I need to I need to find the whole thing because ain't no way your daddy had to help you with that statement. You sound like, let me go down. She's telling on herself. It's not a flex to dumb yourself down for a man or anyone. Facts. Facts. Cock got her down, Peg. Listen, maybe because I'm in the South too. Okay, that might be what it is. I ain't my accent ain't as thick as hers, but I could do a little one too, child. And she sound. Oh, let me go. Matter of fact, speaking of that, let me go to her page before we wrap this live stream up. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull her up because I want to show y'all what she said. She is she is something else. And y'all know what's crazy? I have a lot of empathy for people. Like I feel for people. e- I don't know how to explain it, but I empathize and sympathize with people a lot. Let's say that. But her, it's something about her, and I guess because I didn't seen so much and heard so much when it comes to her, the attitude she has, how she pop off on people, how nasty her mouth can get, like that. That'll turn me away. That'll make me look at you different, even in your time of struggle. Because I sympathize with her kids though. I really do. And low key her too still, y'all, because that's just the type of heart that I have, but I still have to call her out because she did so much. Like she did entirely too much. So let me show y'all this right quick. Let's show y'all. Let me pull her page up. All right, y'all can see it. Y'all can see a little bit. So she on November 25th, y'all, she made a post that says, "Hey everyone, I don't usually ask for help." Now, when I seen the post initially, I had to say, "Is you cool? You don't usually ask for help. Girl, you've been asking for help for the past 2 years." Literally, like I know them people on her page probably say, "Is she cool?" Ain't no way she just said that. She should have started that off by saying, "I know I'm always asking y'all for something, but I really, really, really need it this time." That's what she should have started off that paragraph with. Not, "I don't usually ask for help," because you already starting off with a lie. You just asked them for groceries a couple weeks ago. How you don't use, and you had buku GoFundMe's? Like, ma'am, what is wrong with you? So then she said, y'all, but I'm in a tough spot right now. My car is currently in the shop and it's my only transportation for getting my kids to school appointments and to work appointments. This is another thing I gotta say. When did she get a vehicle? Because if y'all remember, for the longest, she didn't have a car. She was using her mama car or a family member car. I think it was her mama car. Yeah, it was her mama car. She was using her mama car for the longest. Like, so when did she get a vehicle? Unless she's still using her mama car and it's broke, and she's saying it's her car. I don't know, but I don't remember her having a vehicle or obtaining one herself financially, because I don't remember that. I remember her saying on a live stream that she was using her mama car. I'm reading the title of the video. I'm screaming the fact that I ain't getting into take family pics with her. It's still beyond me. Walter, please get to daughter. She needs help bad. Laughing at listen. That man always gone for them family pictures. And that speaks volumes, because if that's just your baby daddy, then that's something different. But if y'all really in a relationship, that's weird. That's weird. It's like when they get when they get back into their little relationships, it's like the other kids don't exist. It's just their little family. Her, him, and the twin. That is the weirdest dynamic I've ever seen. So, But Me then says, we are currently in a family shelter. Without it, I'm really limited in what I can do to move forward. I'm trying to come up with the remaining amount to get it out. Any support, even sharing this post, would mean so much to me and my kids. Thank you for reading, for praying, and for caring. If you feel led to help, here's how you can. And then she put her support links, right? Now, here's the thing with that. If y'all remember, Foot Me came into a little coin some months back, right? I want to say it was around the time when her daddy died or something like that. I don't remember, but she came into a little coin a little while back, and she was flexing. She was literally flexing. I got literal receipts of her telling people in the comments like get off her page, and just popping off on people, and people saying, all right, keep that same attitude when you need help again. And her saying, I won't need it, and just popping her ish, acting like she ain't on him on here often, begging her supporters. So I'm thinking that's why she's not getting the support that she used to get, because people peep the plate. They see what the hell is going on. They see what's going on. The people not crazy. They like, I ain't got nothing but prayers for you now, ma. Like that's all I got for you, some prayers. Oh Lord. Them supporters say, I ain't got nothing but a prayer for you. That's it. That's it. And I don't blame them, because she's not appreciative. Like, she got an attitude problem out this world. Even when you trying to help her. Like, girl, who you think you is? So, that's not it though, y'all. Hold on. Y'all remember I told y'all about that when she took that lady Cash App money. Hold on, let's see. So this one she posted the next day after she made that post. She said, came out to 1,200 about the car, and I can't get it released until it's paid. As a single mother of 4, I know she got 6, but only 4 live with her. Because remember, I told y'all Diamond and DW don't stay with her. I've been told y'all that. Okay? Well, Diamond been gone. She the oldest. She like 21, 22. But DW been not staying with her mom. Been. Even though they was pretending like they was living together at one point. But them Carolina streets be talking and loud too. So she said, as a single mother of 4, that car is how I take care of my babies. If God places it on your heart to help or even share this, thank you. And then she put her supports, right? That was the next day. Now, let's go to her GoFundMe. Because she been posting that GoFundMe left and right. Okay? Left and right. Hold on. Look, got the nerve to post a post on my never make fun of someone struggling. But you done did it though. Y'all don't remember when her and Dawn would get into it and she would say, talk about Dawn being on Section 8 like she ain't homeless. But you got the only reason why you saying you would never make fun of someone struggling is because you need the help. That's why you saying it. Besides that, she don't care. Baby, you can fool people, but you can't fool God. You can't fool God. So, update, only 350 more. So people apparently is funding it for her, y'all. Wait. Remember she put 1,200, right? Remember she said it was 1,200 to get it out. I just showed y'all that post. Matter of fact, wait, I probably can't. Let's see, I can go back. Let's go to it again because I want to show y'all something. So she said, came out to be, well, she didn't put B, but came out to 1,200 and I can't get it released until it's paid. Okay? That's what she put on the 26th. Now let's go back to that GoFundMe. All right, let's go to it real quick. So on the GoFundMe, she got a $400 goal. 2 people donated and got her to $45. She still needs, the most of it. But let's read her description. Hi everyone, my name is Sierra. I'm a single mom of 4, currently living in a family shelter. We are working hard every day to rebuild our lives, and my car is the only transportation I have for getting my kids to school, appointments, and myself to work opportunities. My car has been in the shop and the total repair cost is $1,200. I already managed to raise $600. Damn, what she raised that at? But I still need $600 more to get it out. So apparently people spending their money because it went from $1,200 to $400, right? So people are clearly helping her. Without my car, every simple task becomes extremely difficult, especially with a baby and young children. I'm doing everything I can to get us back on our feet and into stable housing. Having my car back is a huge step toward independence and stability for my family. If you can donate, share, or simply pray for us, it would mean the world. Every little bit helps move us closer to a better future. Thank you for seeing us, supporting us, and caring in this tough season, child. And then she puts the air in the kids. So, but my thing is, right? Let me take this off. Stop sharing. My thing is, who's to say she ain't gonna spin the block again with one of these bummy baby daddies? Because clearly that's her pattern. Laonia got her pattern and Foot Meat got hers. And if y'all remember with this last baby, Foot Meat got the one that was on the GoFundMe, she hid that pregnancy because she knew people was gonna call her out about that. She knew she effed up by allowing her bummy baby daddy to be a sneaky link, and then he got her pregnant again. She knew people was gonna call it out, probably not want to help her. So the financial crisis that she in is at her own doing, y'all. She's struggling because of herself. It's not because these men ain't helping her. It's not because of nothing else but herself. She has herself in this situation. Remember, Foot Meat made a post, right? And I have this post. I would have to find it, but I don't feel like it. But y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Remember early in the saga where she said that I'm leaving my job of 14 years as a CNA or something like that. Um, Stepping out on faith, or it was along those lines, and saying somebody asked her why, and she was like, no, she put on the post, she said the healthcare field is too messy and petty for her, or something like that, right? So I was like, she must have got fired. Ain't no way. Who the hell finna walk away from their job of 14 years just because of some mess and petty? Child, that happens everywhere you go. Okay? Mess and pettiness is in every work field. Not just nursing or the healthcare field. It's everywhere. It's always gonna be some shit. Wherever you go, whoever you work for, it's always gonna be something. Somebody ain't gonna get along at a job. It's always something, right? So I'm thinking she got fired, but when you know you don't have help, you gotta move a little different. You have to move. You can't be out here moving like you gonna have money waiting on you if you lose your job or anything like that. You can't move like that. And I think that's how she moved. I think that's how she moved. And she don't make the tough decision. I think she's very selfish because, for one, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be asking these baby daddies for money and I'm not allowing them to see their kids. Where they do that at? Like, and that's not cap, y'all. That's actual factual, because she put up the text message. She said this man don't want to help with his child and da 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 da. And then you could see in the message where he's saying he was more so worried about him talking to her, or being nonchalant and standoffish with her in the text message, right? But she didn't realize she exposed herself, because in that very same message, the baby daddy said, I'm not finna keep giving you money and you never let me see my child. I said, well, I be damn. I be damn. A damn fool. Child, listen. But, oh, I forgot. I didn't took the post down, and I wanted to show y'all that post she made. Hold on, y'all. It was one more post I wanted to show y'all that took it down. Let's see. So, look, she posting it back to back, child. So she shared. Hold on, let me get to it. Somebody posted, having a baby daddy with narcissistic traits is not for the weak. He's not worried about actually showing up as a father. He's only worried about looking like one. As long as folks think he's dad of the year, he's content, even if he ain't doing a thing when nobody's watching. So she decides to put, yes, she must have meant I got three of them, but I got three of them. First of all, you are in zero. Hold on. What else was it? She ain't got no goddamn room to be calling none of her baby daddies narcissists, because she moved just like one. She moved just like one, y'all. I cannot stand it. Like, girl, I guarantee y'all, if Foot Meat would have a sit down, or because all of these men say the same thing about her, that she's very childish, very immature, and she want to dictate their lives based on, depending upon who they with in that moment. That's how she moves. She still be wanting to deal with the men too. She did it to LaTrue when Bree first came along, and she did it to Rex when Shell first came along. She was still trying to be with the men while they was in a relationship, and if they brushed her off and da 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 da, She didn't want to let them see them cheering. So you sound like a damn fool calling these men narcs when you are very much one yourself. That's crazy to me. You can't just get like, I don't like when women use kids as pawns. That's not cool. And if those men really wanted to, they can take every last one of their kids from her ass if they really wanted to. Because I don't care if she living in a shelter or not, she's still considered unstable. That's not a permanent resident. A hotel is not a permanent resident. So she better be glad. And I think that's why she don't want to put them people in their life, because she know that she can lose them kids. Because ain't no way in hell I'm finna struggle and I got 30 baby daddy. Oh Lord. Listen, and not even saying that, but like I said before, y'all, it's not these men' responsibility to make sure she's housed. You have to be housed to even maintain primary custody. That's where a lot of people get it misconstrued. A lot of people. The primary parent has to be stable to maintain that custody status. So if you can't even keep a house, a roof over you and your kids' heads, ma'am, you shouldn't even be the primary parent. And if the baby daddies ain't got a roof either, child, y'all shouldn't even been having sex, okay? Because it's giving bummy behavior. It's giving two bums clucking. And no child deserves to be made in that type of financial situation. Broke sex is not it, okay? Listen, them kids probably came out smoking a cigarette. Oh Lord, I gotta get off here, y'all, because I'm getting too petty. Listen. Oh, child, imagine that. Imagine that, y'all. But that no, but for real. Let me stop. That's jacked up. Like that is really jacked up. I if I was in her situation, SEX wouldn't even be on my mind. Cause if you about your bag, you about your bag. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all, to me, that speaks volumes to the type of mother you are. If you spin the block, I cannot get over the fact that this lady spun the block with a man that wasn't even taking care of their first child. And you allow him to get you pregnant again. And now he ain't taking care of neither one. But you had him as an example already. If that ain't some boo boo the fool clown ish, I don't know what is. Like, I feel like you choosing a ninja over your child when you do that. Imagine that your baby daddy shouldn't even be able to touch you if he don't take care of his kid. That's a slap in the kid's face. You know, listen, you know it's bad when you trying to sneak that baby daddy in so your kids don't see. Like a betrayal. Like, be quiet. Them kids gonna wake up. You hiding they daddy from them. trying to sleep, trying to be on some sneaky link ish with the DB, right? But you don't want your kids questioning why that ninja there. They own daddy because you know he ain't involved in their life. Child, that is the most craziest, ratchetest, ghettoest ish ever. Show can Toya. I think she's hey Anomaly, what's up, my love? Hey Andrea. I honestly believe y'all she's picky. I think she's picky. I think she's one of those. Like, it does not matter what type of financial standing she's in. She want to do what she want to do. She don't want to settle for what she can get. She gives that because people then offered her a lot of opportunities in the midst of her homelessness and her struggle, and she turned it down for her own personal reasons. And I'm like, child, when you in that type of situation, you gotta make something shake. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions and sacrifices, for the betterment of you and your kid. It ain't just about you. That's like turning down a trailer and be homeless. Like, oh, I don't want to stay in that, but you ain't got no damn house. Child, listen, that's what it give. That's what it give, y'all. But anyways, I'm finna get up off of here because I'm about to watch my little show, baby. Okay? I'm going to be back tomorrow, though, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow with another one, even though I ain't got nothing too much going on. Y'all know we're going to do our little 1-2 dialogue. I'm going to probably go live early tomorrow. Because I want to do an early live for my earlier people because I don't be seeing them in the late live. So I'm going to try to go live early in the daytime. Yep. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out with your girl on this good Saturday nightcap. Period. The night is still kind of young. So, yeah. But I'm about to watch my little show. Stranger Things then came out season 5. The Oval season 3. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, yeah. I'm going to catch up. I love y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. And thank y'all so much for all of the gifts, all of the supers and all of that. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Have a blessed rest of y'all Saturday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong surviving. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lupac baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react, she the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect